Good Friday, everyone, and welcome to this edition of Conversations Daily News. I'm your host, Cyrus Webb. Glad you all could join us once again. Well, we made it to the end of another week. We, of course, have your news headlines coming up today. We have the Truth of the Day with Mary Ellen Ciganovich, and today in an Entertainment Spotlight, you've been part of my conversation with fashion designer and entrepreneur Lenese Calleea. Enjoy today's broadcast. For Conversations Daily News, I'm Cyrus Webb with your Friday headlines. In national news, Mississippi State Department of Health reports 2,168 new COVID-19 cases and 28 additional deaths. The Mississippi State Department of Health reported 2,168 new COVID-19 cases and 28 additional coronavirus-related deaths on Thursday. The numbers were down from Wednesday's record high of 2,457. There have now been 159,036 COVID-19 cases in Mississippi and 3,879 coronavirus-related deaths since the pandemic spread to Mississippi, according to the Mississippi State Department of Health. At the time of this report, of Mississippi's 82 counties, 54 are under a mask mandate and other COVID-19 restrictions. In a related story, vaccine rollout could ease crisis, but who gets it first? Getting a COVID-19 vaccine to the right people could change the course of the pandemic in the United States, but who are the right people? As the decision looms for President-elect Joe Biden's incoming administration, a new analysis argues for targeting the first vaccines to the same low-income Black, Hispanic, and Native American households that have disproportionately suffered from the coronavirus. But no one at the federal level has committed to the idea, which would be a significant shift from the current population-based method adopted by Operation Warp Speed. It's not just a mass problem, it's a question of implementing a major social justice commitment, said a medical doctor at the University of Pennsylvania, who compared the strategies with colleagues from the Massachusetts Institute of Technology and Boston College. The Associated Press conducted an independent analysis of the findings and worked with the team to estimate how many disadvantaged people would benefit from this program. But the idea from the National Academies of Sciences, Engineering, and Medicine has been largely ignored. Any distribution system will reverberate around the country with consequences for everyone. It will be shaped by the early steps of federal officials and by state leaders who will allocate vaccines in the months when there is not enough supply to go around. California and several other states have stated that they intend to direct some of their supply to disadvantaged neighborhoods. In more national news, Wisconsin High Court declines to hear Trump election lawsuit. A divided Wisconsin Supreme Court on Thursday refused to hear President Donald Trump's lawsuit attempting to overturn his loss to Democrat Joe Biden in the battleground state, sidestepping a decision on the merits of the claim, instead ruling that the case must first wind its way through the lower courts. In another blow to Trump, two consenting conservative justices questioned whether disqualifying more than 221,000 ballots, as Trump wanted, will be the proper remedy to the errors he alleges. The defeat on a 4-3 ruling was the latest in a string of losses for Trump's post-election lawsuits. Judges in multiple battleground states have rejected his claims of fraud or irregularities. In more national news, President-elect Joe Biden says Fauci will be chief medical advisor. President-elect Joe Biden says he is keeping Dr. Anthony Fauci on as a chief medical advisor and a member of his COVID-19 advisory team. Biden made the comments Thursday during his interview with CNN's Jake Tapper. He said he spoke with Fauci earlier in the day about the need to instill confidence in any coronavirus vaccine and the fact that you don't have to close down the economy to combat the virus. Biden says he'd be happy to get a vaccine in public to prove its safety. The president-elect said it was also his inclination that on his inauguration, he would ask the public to wear masks for 100 days to help drive down the spread of the virus. In business news, U.S. jobless claims remain high at 712,000 as virus escalates. The number of Americans applying for unemployment benefits fell as the nation celebrated Thanksgiving last week, the latest sign that the U.S. economy and job market remain under stress from the intensified viral outbreak. Thursday's report from the Labor Department said that initial claims for jobless aid dropped from 787,000 the week before. Before the virus paralyzed the economy in March, the number of people applying for unemployment benefits each week had typically amounted to roughly 225,000. And finally, in entertainment news, in seismic shift, Warner Brothers to stream all 2021 films. In the most seismic shift by a Hollywood studio yet during the pandemic, Warner Bros. Pictures on Thursday announced that all of its 2021 film slate, including a new Matrix movie, Godzilla vs. Kong, and the film In the Heights, will stream on HBO Max at the same time they play in theaters. Among the myriad release plan changes wrought by the pandemic, no studio has so fully embraced streaming as a lifeline. Cyrus Webb, Conversations Daily News. It's on time for the Truth of the Day with Mary Ellen Ciganovich. Mary Ellen, take it away.
Hi, this is Mary Ellen with your Truth of the Day. Spiritual energy has the power to transform. Spiritual energy has the power to transform any situation in your life. It carries a high frequency of beneficial energy. When your spiritual energy is present, use it to heal or transform any relationship or situation in your life. To bring your spiritual energy forward, sit in a quiet place and gather a mental picture of what you wish to transform. Imagine projecting a soft white light towards this mental image. Feel your issue melting away, bringing you back into balance. By focusing your energy toward a specific outcome, you create a positive impact on the situation. As you focus, you begin to transform and or heal any of your old wounds. This energy then spreads outward into the physical world and balance into other areas of not only your life, the lives of the people you touch. Today, dissolve disharmony and inspire growth by calling on your spiritual energy and God. And remember, enjoy your day.
Enjoy part of my conversation with Lenese Calleea in today's Entertainment Spotlight. For Conversations Daily News, I'm Cyrus Webb with the Entertainment Spotlight. Fashion designer and entrepreneur Lenese Calleea told me recently on Conversations Live, the radio show, it's been great to be able to see the hard work paying off. Here's part of our conversation.
I want to talk about the building of the brand, though. I mean, when this all began for you, Lenese, could you have imagined that you would have the reach and the influence that you now have?
Not at all, to be completely honest. Like the business kind of just fell into my lap because I was already helping people and mentoring others. It was actually a friend of mine who was just like, you need to, teach the courses professionally. You need to consult professionally. Like, people will pay for it. So I really was just doing it for free just to help out others because I am very skilled in the apparel business, and I just was giving it out for free, to be honest. So until somebody told me, like, hey, you need to, put a price tag on this, people will pay for this, you're a wealth of knowledge, then it kind of formed itself. I started off still working in the fashion industry as an apparel product development manager, and then just doing this on the side for up-and-coming designers, and it really grew really, really fast once I gave it my all.
Right. And I love the fact, and that's why I'm so excited to talk to you, Lenese, that you have been able to do something that we talk about a lot on this program, and I've been fortunate to do, and that is to take something that you are passionate about and literally build a business and brand around that. Is that one of the things that you hope people get, not only that are working around you, but also listening to a conversation like this, especially in a year like 2020, that they can be able to build a business on their passion and be able to see it succeed?
Yeah, actually, that's one of my mottos, is to let passion lead your purpose, and then the money will come when you're leading your purpose, because honestly, it doesn't feel like work for me. It's something that I naturally do. So when you literally let go and let passion lead, you'd be surprised what could come of it. Like I said, I never thought that it would be where it is right now, and that I would have all of these clients and a team and a space and all these different things just by doing from what I love.
Cyrus Webb, Conversations Daily News. We thank you all for tuning in to this edition of Conversations Daily News. We'll be back with you guys on Monday with more news, Truth of the Day with Mary Ellen Ciganovich, and of course our Entertainment Spotlight. Until then, I'm your host Cyrus Webb, saying as always, enjoy your day, enjoy your life, enjoy your world. Thank you all for choosing Conversations Daily News today. Make it a great one.